I'm going to show you behind the scenes what we're making here with the Yogi soup, smoothie, and salad routine. So the whole idea here is that we have a show where we're tasting Yogi food. And so you guys know my story. I've been struggling with chronic fatigue for 2 years. And so it's been really, really tough trying to overcome digestion issues, energy issues, and aches and pains in my body. And what I've been experimenting with is seeing what kinds of foods can actually help me heal everything, my aches and pains, my digestion, and help me with my energy. So I just want to show you the recipes, and this is an ongoing series where we're just going to be talking about and ranking all these different recipes. And it's the Yogi Vitality Challenge. Can it pass a vitality test? And what is that? Well, when you eat it, do you feel vitalized? So that is the test. Because I know a lot of you guys are feeling very, very similarly. Massage therapists have a lot of the same issues. We have energy issues, we have digestion issues, and we have aches and pains. And the only way that we're going to be able to go out and succeed in life and be our own boss is if we heal our own body. So let me share with you what we got going on here. So the whole idea of soup, salad, and smoothie is going to be the winner. So let me show you. We have steamed green beans and spinach. So that's the salad, kind of like a soup though, because we cooked it. And then that's obviously cooked. This is raw. So this is a cilantro parsley chutney. Okay. And man, that smells amazing. It smells really amazing. So this has pumpkin seeds, cilantro, parsley, olive oil, Italian herbs, and lemon. Really, really simple and straightforward. So, oh, you know what? We almost forgot. Because you know what else we have? We have some mung beans here. That's right. So what we're gonna do, this is a good experiment, because yesterday we had it just like this, right? Just with the veg. But today, we're gonna add in, let's see, maybe half a cup, just a couple scoops of mung beans. See? Just a little bit, probably like half a cup cooked of mung bean. Now, you know what? I was gonna put the bone broth, but we'll save that for later tonight. We'll experiment with bone broth. You know, bone broth with khichdi. I feel like that will start making it too heavy. So you know what? Ayurvedic food combining knowledge. This has pumpkin seeds in it too. A little bit of soaked pumpkin seeds. So you don't want to mix all kinds of crazy heavy stuff. When you start getting bone broth, mung beans, pumpkin seeds, it starts getting kind of crazy. So the most I like to mix of like heavier type protein is 2. So the pumpkin seed have the protein, mung beans have the protein. I'm not going to add bone broth to that. So these are the subtle little general guidelines and principles. That looks great. I should have done that in like slow motion or something, because that just looked fantastic. So this is a really well balanced meal, and I'll explain a little bit of the science behind why it is before we eat it. First of all, we mentioned it's 50-50 raw versus cooked, right? So that's huge. Second of all, it has a perfect blend of things that digest well together, right? So we already put ghee on the vegetables when we cooked them, and on the khichdi. So you know what? We're not gonna put any more ghee. We have the salt, we have the herbs, we have the digestive herbs. So this is what it's looking like right now. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna eat it with you right now, but just be warned, I don't really talk when I eat. That's the Ayurvedic way too. So that's just as much of a teaching as all the nutrition information that we could talk about. Part of the teaching of Ayurveda and yoga is that you eat in silence, you meditate, you let the body completely relax as you digest. Okay? And so notice also the size of this meal. It fits into my 2 palms. It's not super big and is very well balanced. What don't you have here? You have cooked vegetables, raw vegetables, your protein, your pumpkin seeds, your fats, your ghee, your olive oil. So I'm excited for this. This is a really well thought out meal. It's like 220. So you eat your most substantial meal in the afternoon, not at night. And yeah, so I'm gonna relax, eat and digest. So don't expect any crazy conversation to happen right now, because I'm just gonna be enjoying. And we'll say the little yogic mantra that I learned in the ashram to invoke a calm system and to bless the food. Sahana vavatu, sahana punaktu, sahaviryam karanavahe, tejasvinavaditamastu, ma vidvishavahe. Shanti, shanti, shanti. So the first bites. It's nice, it's zesty, it's oily, it's rich, it's soft. I'm gonna write a poll right here. Start a poll. Okay. So there's the poll. You guys let me know what's your biggest question when it comes to the yogi diet as we rate this yogi meal. I'm gonna call this the Yogi Hulk. The Yogi Hulk. Because it has so much protein and it's all so green. It just looks so neon, so powerful looking. It's warm, perfect mixture of raw and cooked. I can tell that it's going to pass. It's going to pass the vitality test, the Yogi vitality test. So. Mm. So when eating, I really like digestive issues, fatigue. Slowing down when you eat is so important. Sometimes you can have aches and pains in your body. Mm. It can taste like the seeds that I cooked with the mung bean. Oh, I love it. It's like earthy, the cumin seed, the coriander, the fennel. Mm. Because I put like a mixture of like 5 different digested seeds when I pressure cooked. First I sauteed all these amazing seeds in ghee. And then we poured in the mung beans. And then the mung beans sauteed with the oil and the ghee and all those seeds. Like it smelled like popcorn. Mm. And I'm tasting the aromatic earthiness. And it's one of my favorite things because those seeds, those digestive seeds, the cumin, coriander, a little bit of air moving. That's interesting. Yeah, the sesame seeds really helps digestion. Mustard seed, anise seed. You guys use these? If you guys have never used these, just saute some of these seeds, and then whether you're having vegetable or rice or the mung bean, it really gets this medicinal value. So good at like decreasing the amount of gas that happens in your system and increasing the digestive enzymes, and it just tastes amazing. Mm. Mm. Wow. Mm. Mm. Yeah. They say your body should be so relaxed when you eat. You should be meditating and noticing every sensation, every flavor, every sign, signal that your body's telling you, feeling the medicine. So it's interesting to see how much you can notice about the food as you eat it, and how observative you can be about the food as you eat it, because this is your body. If you want to build the yoga body and be bountiful and blessed, you gotta start with your own health. And that's what I'm constantly telling myself, is slow down, invest in your health. There's no better investment. I taste a little peppercorn. Mmm, just so lovely. All the little seeds. Mmm, just get a mason jar and mix them all together. Save so much time. Hmm. Reminds me of my mom. She's the slowest eater ever. Such a good example. We'd always just stick around the restaurant extra long just because my mom was there, chewing, 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 not even talking. That's smart. That's a great example. She was always like that, no matter where we went. My mom is, she's beautiful. She's 63, looks so great. Skin, luscious, tan. Mm. She's short. She's 4'11", Chilean, but she's not aging at all. No wrinkles. She always gardens. She eats super slow. Very intuitive eater. Body's feeling light. You know, when you're eating food that's good, you'll feel light. When you take deep breaths, you'll feel no pressure or pain in your stomach. When you look at like your mind, you just feel calm. A little bit more air passing. That's interesting. A little observation. But you also don't feel like you're in a rush to eat. You don't feel like you're trying to scarf it down. That's good food. Food that has too much of this jittery Rajas energy, that's going to cause you to eat too fast, that has probably chemicals, probably too much sugar or fat, too much salt. So you just want something that calms you down, just puts you into this relaxed, swaying state. That's what we call sattva in yoga. Mm. 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 It is so damn healthy. You can just feel it. Something about the green bean. Amazing thing about green beans is that they're so easy to digest, they're so healthy, and they balance all three energies in yoga. And so let's say you eat something heavy like tahini, peanut butter, almond butter, heavy nature, heavy. It increases that heavy element, the muscle, the fat, the calmness, the lethargy, the lazy. You can tell that's the energy that tahini has, peanut butter has, almond butter has, fatty, heavy meat, yogurt. Other food has a light nature to it. Celery, arugula, spinach, anything bitter, astringent, turmeric, ginger. Well, ginger is a little bit light and fire too. But that light energy, the heavy energy, and then you have the fire energy. Hot, sour, spicy, astringent, lemon, pomegranate, turmeric. It's like we call that pitta, fire. Green bean balances these three. Tridoshic. Certain foods have particular energies, and if you eat too much of it, you'll feel imbalanced. Like if I eat 4 scoops of tahini, I'm gonna feel slow, lethargic, brain fog, depression. If I eat only celery or only arugula, I'm gonna feel, wow, I just feel so light and just too many ideas, and I can't I can't focus because I'm bouncing around too much. So it's so nice to have a meal that just balances everything out. Because for so long I would be too far on one end. I'd be either eating too much heavy, ghee, peanut butter, almonds, just too heavy, and I feel heavy and lethargic after my meal. Wouldn't want to socialize, wouldn't want to go work, wouldn't want to think. Just want to just like veg. Either that or when I went over to like smoothies, I'm like celery, apple, um, celery, apple, orange, like parsley, like raw green salads. And I would just feel like I don't feel strong, I feel too jittery. And so I wasn't able to feel the balance. But, yoga and Ayurveda, you can look it up on Joyful Belly. You can even just Google AI. What foods balance all three energies in Ayurveda? So that you can balance out the meals. And that's why, I'm judging these meals according to the Ayurveda test, the vitality test. Does it balance everything? Does it give you energy? Does it heal you? Does it heal your digestion? And so far, it's passing. Mm. Mm. Wow. The spinach is so good. It's cooked with ghee. Oh my god. And this is a combination of smoothie, salad, and soup. You know this? We put everything together. We used the blender. We made a soup with a pressure cooker. We got some raw food in here, so it's a salad. Check out this bite. This is gonna have the spinach on it. Oh, crazy. Mm. 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 Biting into that little cumin seed mixed with the spinach, so earthy, grounding. some more of these mung beans. Mm. 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 Oh. Mm. It's so nurturing. I feel so good. I still remember I used to eat such imbalanced meals and just feel so heavy and lethargic after. Watching Game of Thrones as I eat, a little bit more gas. Interesting. Just observation. Game of Thrones with a huge salad. You know, so many foods in there. Even croutons and nuts and just not even soaked nuts. Just like plain nuts. Sunflower seeds, walnuts, peanuts, almonds, like 4 different kinds of nuts. Kale, spinach, lettuce, olives, tomatoes, green peppers, red peppers. Man, no wonder I would feel lethargic. I'd be eating this watching Game of Thrones. I remember I would binge watch like 2 or 3 episodes of Game of Thrones after I came home from my massages. Brothers and sisters, I was like, what's going on with me? Why do I feel so lethargic? Like, why can't I stop watching this? It sucked me in. I was in the honey trap, man. I was in the honey trap. That's the other thing is like, I love not watching stuff, listening to stuff as I eat. Helps me relax so much more. My digestion is better. I feel more nourished. I get good ideas. I get to just think. Like even now, like I don't feel like I'm putting on a show or anything, but usually I don't talk at all. But you know, this is the Yogi Vitality Food Tasting Show. We gotta shorten that down, that name. This is the Yogi Food Tasting Show. This is the Yogi Nutrition This is the Yogi Food Tasting Show, where we give it the vitality test. The Yogi Food Tasting Show. Yeah, that's easy. And it's passing the vitality test. So we're gonna have to make this into a recipe. I called it the Hulk Bowl. It's got protein. Mm. Mm. Growing up, um, my whole family kind of ate unhealthy. I still remember we would always go to McDonald's drive-through on Wednesdays and get the bucket of fries. You guys remember that? Crazy. 2 cheeseburgers, bucket of fries, man. Ever since I was like 8 until I was like 13. Awanas on the way to church on Wednesdays. We go to this buffet at church. I get pizza, corn dog, hot dog, cake. So I was kind of chubby. I wasn't fat, but I was kind of chubby. And my family didn't really understand nutrition very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like that all the time. My mom would cook chile and some other dishes like fajitas, tacos, you know, cornbread, sometimes lasagna. My dad was big on grilling. He would always make like hamburgers and pulled pork and ribs and potato salad. So my dad's side is diabetic, family line of it. So we had to break that. But, good luck eating all that stuff. And so, every family has a different investment of nutrition into you. And so that can set up different challenges that you have. Excuse me, a little bit more air passing. That's interesting because this doesn't really have stuff that would stimulate that. So I wonder where that's coming from. It must, though, because it's happening. So overeating was always this challenge for me. Just train myself like that. Just eat until you're full. Eat until you're full. That's been the hardest thing for me. That and knowing what the fake health foods are. That was a big problem for me too. Moving into high school, because then I got into like bodybuilding and whey protein and casein shakes and drinking all this milk that was unhealthy. The fake health foods like almond milk, peanut butter, chicken breast, tilapia. Like I wasn't buying quality stuff. And so all this fake health food, granola bars, protein bars, all of this fake health food gave me tons of acne, and I got fat, muscular but fat. And it's no wonder when I was 26 I started having like energy issues, gut issues. I mean, I would eat bread like it's no tomorrow. I would eat, we'd make cookies and my favorite was always like an Angus burger with whole grain. I was a fiend. I was a whole grain fiend. Peanut butter and jelly, man. Hamburgers, turkey sandwiches. I still remember one day at college, I took out a turkey sandwich with mustard and mayo. Mm, the whole grain. It's just the mayo seeps into the bread. I'm sorry. I'm doing a bad deed. I'm tempting you to eat that turkey sandwich with bread. Mm. Cold cuts, just horrible for you. Whole grain bread, fake health food. Trust me, fake health food. And my friend was there and he said, uh, you know, I noticed that you're trying to eat healthy, but you're eating cold cuts right there. And you know cold cuts have tons of preservatives and they're like the lowest quality meat, right? They actually lead to cancer. And I was like, hold up, don't put my food on blast. Don't be attacking my turkey sandwich, bro. You know, you're in tech. I'm in exercise science and health promotion. Lay off my turkey. Lay off my whole grain, brother. I'm going to eat this in joy and know that I'm healthy. So, you know, my pride, which is so common, people, they don't want to admit that the food that they're eating is bad or could be better. So it's a challenging topic because you start saying there's something wrong with the food that you're eating. People feel like insulted, like you just insulted my mother. Like, how dare you say that about my God? It's like religion. It's like so dear, so near and dear. You know, people have had these recipes their whole life. Like, recipes are life. Like, recipes and meals are life. Like, without them, we don't know what to do. And so having new recipes is like a breath of new life. It really is, especially if it's healthier, gets the energy moving more. But people hold these recipes and these meals so dear, they're like addicted to them. Like, it was my go-to because for lunch, I just, you know, the day before, make my turkey sandwich. Bada bing, bada boom, got my turkey sandwich. Protein, whole grain, you know, gotta build muscle, man. So the fake health food lies from the food industry, the fake food industry, they blinded me for so long. But, you know, you experiment. Eventually, it'll hit the fan. And then you gotta try something new. That's what happened with me. It hit the fan. Mm. Oh, wow. All right, let's rate this meal. First thing, does it pass? Well, let's leave that for last. Taste, I give this a 7.5 out of 10. you know, the creaminess of the ghee, the chutney on top, the green neon chutney, mixing together with the seeds. Taste the pumpkin seeds in there, the mung beans, the green beans, the spinach. Wow, maybe even an 8. That was amazing. In terms of like energy and like ease to digest, I would say this is out of 10. Say this is like a 8. So easy to digest, like spinach, green beans, the parsley chutney. Mung beans, so easy to digest. So we got taste, the energy, is it flowing? Those are the main things that we're looking at, to be honest. I mean, if it tastes good, it's gonna keep your energy up. Nourishment level. It's got everything. It's got everything. Fiber, greens, antioxidants from the raw greens, protein from the pumpkin seed and the mung bean, healthy fats from 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of ghee to cook the mung bean and the veg. So it has everything. So taking into consideration those 3 values, does it pass the Yogi Vitality test? Yes, it does. This is gonna be in the recipe book for the 3-day yogi cleanse. It's that good. It is that good. This is gonna be a staple. Call it the Hulk Bowl. Staple. Passes with flying colors. Nourishment level, 8. Digestibility level, 8. Taste quality, 8. And that's why I ate it. Don't be hating. So, feeling amazing. I will come back to you guys when we have this yogi info card on the recipe of exactly how to make it. Stay tuned, check out the Instagram for that. If you're on the YouTube, then find my Instagram on my description of my page. And you'll find the yogi info card there. And if you don't want to go to Instagram, just click the link in the description and get the 3-day cleanse or the 7-day cleanse, either or, whichever's there. They'll walk you through how to have these amazing meals that will help you with the fatigue, number 1, the digestion, number 2, and the aches and pains, number 3. Calm the nervous system, get the organs and the hormones flowing. And then you get all the benefits, the fat loss, the muscle gain, the energy, the enthusiasm, the youthfulness, the clear skin, the hair looking nice and shiny, looking thick. Oh. Oh. I'm telling you, it's the solution to fatigue. So I want you to get that, and I want to thank you for being here with me during the Yogi Food Tasting Show, and it passed the vitality test. So get the recipe, get the 3-day cleanse, start enjoying the food and the energy and the life and getting that pain free. Heal your body, become your own boss. I'll see you in the next time.